Right, this is Michael, Jardel and Sam doing P1, Unit 15, Task 1. Right lads, describe principles of fitness training. Off we go, Sam.
We've been researching health-related components, and one of them is the cardiovascular fitness, which is the ability of of your heart to pump blood and oxygen around your body. A good way to train this, I'd say, is long distance running at a moderate level to gain better. Gain better fitness. For an example, does Mo Farah runs a long distance at a steady pace, which will keep his heart pumping at a steady pace.
Right, okay, next one.
Okay, the next one is body composition. So it's your endomorph, mesomorph, and ectomorph. Ectomorph is really skinny. The mesomorph is really muscly and just like a nice high triangle. And then endomorph is big and round, but everyone fits into two categories, whether you're skinny and muscly or muscly or endomorph. Okay. Most people, what would use this is sumo wrestlers. They need to be big and also have the mentality of the skills. Great way to just train for this is just constant workout out of just the muscular system.
Right, so that's endomorph. What have you got for mesomorph? What's an example of a mesomorph?
A mesomorph is just pretty much hitting the gym, getting it's like rugby. They're more mesomorph.
More slice.
Because they need to take the impact as well as drive through. And then ectomorph is more like your long distance runners, but they can also have that ability to sprint at the end.
Right, next one.
One component I'm doing is flexibility, which is the range of movement possible at various joints. A good way to test flexibility is the sit and reach test, which all you got to do is sit down, legs flat on the floor, and just reach, see what you get. You do that 3 times, and then the best result, which is the furthest you can reach.
Right. What sports is important to have good flexibility in then?
I'd say football.
Right, why is that?
Flexibility for the calves to be able to run, literally for all your leg strength. I'd say you need to be flexible. Or gymnastics. So obviously do performing all the tricks.
Right, okay, next one.
This one's muscular strength, which is the amount of force that can be produced by a single contraction of a muscle.
Yep.
Best way to train this: high weights, low reps, low resting times, just to gain muscular strength. A good example is Chris Hoy with his cycling sprinting. Needs really good strength and be able to hold it out for a long time.
Good.
Okay, the next one we've chosen is muscular endurance. It's the ability of muscular groups to continuously move over a certain time. And like before, we've chosen another cyclist for this, it's Bradley Wiggins, and must endure long distance over a period of 6 hours of racing. So you can quite imagine it can get very tiring. So you need to have the muscles to keep going. So the best way to train is just doing even more long distance than what you're used to. So when it comes down to the race, you can get even further as you must.
Yeah.
One of the components is speed, which is the ability to move quickly from one point to another in a straight line. A good way to test is 30-metre sprints, which is pretty much you just do 3 30-metre sprints there and back. Or that's just there. The fastest one overall. That's how you test it.
Right, and then what sport's that important for?
Any running sport really, or cycling sport.
Right, okay.
Next is agility, which is the ability to change direction of your body at fast speed. For example, you could choose Ronaldo or Messi, having to skip through plays as a sprint at fast speed, controlling a ball, which is even harder. A good way to get good at this is fast training with a lot of turning, such as dribbling through cones at a high speed.
Do you know what the test is called to test your agility?
Illinois.
Go on, say it louder, yeah.
I can't remember the full name of it. Illinois shuttle run, is it? Shuttle test.
Was it?
It's the
Illinois agility run, yeah?
Yeah,
Good. Right, next one.
Okay. Next one is balance, and the balance is the ability to move in an upright position and whether you're moving or standing still.
Yeah.
Most people it's used in cycling and gymnastics more. or because they need to be able to balance on the beam and also stay on the bike longer, so they can still put power down and keep the power ratio, the weight ratio the same.
Good. Next one.
My last component is coordination, which is integration with hand and or foot movement with the input of senses.
Yeah. So what sort of sports might be important to have good coordination in Jardel?
Football, i.e. goalkeepers, need to be on the ball all the time, need to be watching whereabouts and know where to dive.
So what sort of training you might do with a goalkeeper then to improve his coordination?
Coordination, would you say a penalty shootout could be classed as one? Literally just
He could do a
ball
penalty
after
shoot.
ball, yeah.
Or what else might he do?
I'm not too sure.
So if you were training, say, Joe Hart,
Yeah.
what sort of different activities might you do with him?
For coordination, I'm not too sure for coordination, to be honest.
Anyone else?
Yeah, for coordination you could do sort of training built into it, like throwing tennis balls at a high speed,
Yeah.
smaller. Your coordination will be more spot on to get to the ball, as it's
Good.
a lot smaller size.
Right.
The next thing is reaction time. Obviously how fast, the amount of time it takes you to get moving, such as sprinters like Usain Bolt, it's a bit fastest, he'll have to set off as fast as possible and he hits gunshot. Very good way to train this is just practice. And yeah, practice.
And doing what?
Practice setting off at as fast times as you can. You could apply it to setting off uphill, so your body has to work that bit harder.
Right, good.